Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 13 of Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition, and we have found our first and only Prothean. But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans. Can we trust him? I don't know. I think he's the last of his species. The only difference is that because we have been exposed to a number of Prothean artifacts and actually communicated with them, and also with the Reaper, especially the one in Ilos. I mean the Prothean artifact in Ilos. So I think we are the only person who can talk to this guy. And I think we are on the same level, so we can say either we can trust them or let's be careful. I think the natural course would be let's be careful, but I think we can trust him.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons?
Yes. Which? You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Then I'd say you found an ally. The goal of this ship is to wipe the Reapers from existence.
But how far are you willing to go to achieve that goal? Lies are easy to detect, but you seem to be telling the truth, Commander. For now.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. but I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Aside, you are primitive trying to understand the master's writing.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time, the Metacon War, we were turning the tide until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago in ways we could never imagine.
Your sensory, your mission.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Okay, we met Vigil on Ilos.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, Whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the record so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We
Attrition,
fought
okay.
System by system, planet by planet, entire worlds were sacrificed.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Protein device, I think.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Ouch.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
Okay, I guess we have covered everything, right? Yeah.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing. To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
They used to eat flies.
You may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Cool. Javik. Oh, slammed unlocked. Oh, available in mid bay. Weapon unlocked. Particle rifle. Yes. Javik. Okay, his name is Javik.
So much has been lost. So much has changed, and yet the Reapers are still here.
Okay, I think we need to go to the shuttle bay, right? I am interested in that weapon, right? We want to go to the shuttle bay, and we want to change our... Can we improve the particle rifle? Yes, yes, yes. What we're currently holding is this Avenger 2, right? Wow, expensive. This thing is expensive. You know what? Let us first find out what it looks like. Okay, let us save this. Back to not Eden Prime, but the Normandy, right? And the reason is that we are trying to find out what is the weapon's damage. Okay, this has a capacity, fire rate, damage, and then let's compare that. No, that's the Vindicator. Oh, that's also another, I guess, has more weight, lesser bullet capacity, less fire rate, more damage, and more accuracy. Wow, very high accuracy. Weight is a little more. Whoa! Oh. Weight. Wow. Weight. Way heavy. Capacity is like unlimited, I guess. Right? It doesn't require ammunition, or I think it's like a laser type weapon. Wow, okay. Fire rate is very high and damage is less, but accuracy is very high. I think we want the Vindicator. That is our Avenger, which is the level 2. Oh, that's a level 1, a Vindicator level 1. This is a particle rifle. No wonder it's a particle rifle. It, wow, high accuracy. The Vindicator's not bad either. It's a little heavier. Whoa, I see. Okay, weight, capacity, has less ammo, has less fire rate, slightly more damage, but lot more accurate. That's the Avenger. Standard rifle. Vindicator. See, I forgot to compare this. I think we can take this. Oh, we just have one. Okay. So we have the Vindicator. Less, a little more damage, but a little heavier. Less ammo capacity. Less fire rate. Slightly more damage, but very accurate. Okay. And then this one. Oh, man. This has unlimited ammo. So the Vindicator. Shuriken. That's the only thing we have. Okay, sorry. How much if we want to improve the Vindicator? Wow, 2,000. Ouch. This is 4,000 particle. Okay, anyway, Sirta You know what? Forget it. Okay. Go back to a CIC, and then I think the Cerberus lab that we were told about. Maybe we should go visit that one. Okay, let's save the game. We're back at the Normandy. Eden Prime. And he says, oh, L2? What are we supposed to do? It's just, he said we are supposed to scan? What's Asgard? Okay. Utopia. Rescue Turian Patriarch. What's this over here? That's the Citadel. What's over here? Oh, so these... What are these flashing things? So that means... Oh, Cerberus Lab. Okay. So there's a mission for us here? Okay. Anyway, let's continue with the Exodus.
I found something.
What? Lost and found Prothean data files? So we're not supposed to be looking for resources? Turian, no, let's go to this one first. Cerberus Lab. No. Wow. Where do we refuel? Right? I don't see any refueling point, or maybe not available here because this is No, that's Sigurd's. How about in the Citadel? Yeah, let's find out where we can refuel first before we start traveling. No, why doesn't where do we refuel? Or maybe the refueling doesn't come into play until we have used up the fuel. Let's come here to rescue the Turian Patriarch. I think this is where we can pick up Garrus. Okay, there's a fuel depot here. Okay. Let's exit. And let's save the game. So we're aboard Normandy. And let's go down to the system. Menet. Oh, we cannot use him yet? Ah, man. Okay, we'll use the Vindicator, right? And Liara will use the Shuriken. I think swap nothing. Let's give her... Oh, she cannot use anything else? Okay. No choice, right? Because she can't use anything else. Can he use this one? And then Katana. And then our powers: warp, throw, shockwave. Liara can use her warp. We were trying to get to the bonus squad, right? What does warp do? More damage to barriers and armor. Okay. Fortification. Okay. Anyway, our timer went off, so as soon as we land, let me cut the episode. Wow. Oh, because the Turians are also being invaded. Ouch, 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 ouch.